All right, hi boys and girls. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be doing, I guess we're gonna call it topic 15 assessment buddy. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and take the online assessment and I'm gonna be walking you through the directions of the test. I'm not giving you answers. I'm just gonna help you with the type of questions they are, and like if it is one of those questions that has like multiple multiple parts. Some of them have like part A, part B, and part C. And like on my laptop, I couldn't see all of those. So it wouldn't let me move on and it said it wasn't answered. So I had to go back to that question. Okay. So I'm going to show you this. So this is the second time Miss Katie takes this test. So say I'm taking the topic 15 online assessment. All right. So we'll go ahead and get started. All right. Here we go. Okay, so the first one's a word problem, and it's exactly like the first one on your practice test. On the practice test, it says, can this shape be a square given the attribute? This is a different shape, so you're going to read it. You're going to look at the shape, think about what that shape is and what are the attributes of the shape, and you're going to put yes or no, and you have to read the rest of the answer. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and choose. I'll go on to the next question. All right, number 2 is the question where I told you have to click and drag if you were with me for the Zoom meeting. On your practice test, you had to write the shapes. On here, you're going to click and you're going to drag them to the correct box. So it does have a part A and it has a part B. So you have to do part A first and drag them where they go, and then you're going to answer part B. So it says drag the names to the correct box. So I have to put the shapes where they go. And you have some shapes that you will not use at all, and some shapes you're going to use more than once. Let's see. And then you need to check over it and make sure it's right. All right, and I think I'm good. All right, now I'm doing part B. Part B, you can listen to any of these questions, and it'll read the question and it'll read all the answer choices to you. Okay? And then it's asking me how did I decide on my choice. All right, I'm choosing and I'm clicking next because I answered part A and I answered part B. All right, so number 3 is also going to have a part A and a part B. Now I looked at it and I didn't see the second part of the question. So some of you, I think, have been taking this test and you're not scrolling and answering both parts, okay? So number 3, there's 2 parts. There's a part A and there's a part B. So I'm going to go ahead and look at the shape. It's my favorite, okay? And then I have to describe the shape and I have to click all that apply. So that does not mean you're choosing one. That means you're choosing more than one. So I'm going to go ahead and choose, and I have to scroll down to see everything. Okay, choosing. All right, I actually chose 2 things. Oh, I forgot to answer my part B. Got to go back. If I don't answer the part B, it doesn't care. It's going to mark it wrong. It'll only give you partial credit. All right, now I chose my answer for part B. Now I can move on to number 4. Okay, so number 4 only has 1 question, and it goes with number 4 on your practice test. When on your practice test, you drew it. On here, you choose the name of it. So you're going to read the clues in the, it's almost like a riddle in your word problem. And it says choose all that apply. So it could be more than one shape. So on your practice test, we drew 2 different shapes. So on here, you're going to choose your 2 different shapes that it goes with. All right, now I chose my answers. All right, number 5. It has your 2 groups of shapes, and on number 5 in your practice test, it has them circled. On here, it's a little bit easier because they're in 2 different groups on here. They're sorted already for you. And this, you have to scroll down. I didn't even see choice D, so scroll down. What rule did he use to place in there? All right, I chose my answer and I'm clicking next. All right, so question 6 goes with the question 6 on your practice test. It talks about which sentences are true. So on here, you just have to click yes or no. So on your practice test, you checked, and on number 6 on here, you're just gonna click yes or no, okay? So I'm not gonna read them because I don't wanna spoil it. And I'm just gonna click my answer. And you have to answer all 4 of them. Don't just click one and move on because it'll just mark it wrong on you, okay? Okay, and next. All right, so I'm gonna flip to my back page. And so you have 2 different shapes that are on here, and it's the one with the colored, the rug that has different colors. But on your online assessment, it's gonna be this blue and yellow weird figure. So you have to tell the 2 shapes that are making up that rug. And you need to scroll down because there is an A through E. So A, B, C, D, E, okay? All right, and count the sides, don't forget that. All right, it says choose all that apply. So the 2 shapes, you're looking for 2 answers. Next. Okay. All right, so number 8, I have a part A and a part B. So you have to scroll, okay? A part A and a part B. All right, so you have to look at the 2 groups of shapes, just the same thing as our practice test. How are the 2 shapes, 2 groups alike? That's part A. How are they alike? So I'm looking. It says choose all that apply. So when it says that, it might be more than one choice that you can choose, okay? I'm looking. Oh, I found one. All right, I found my second one. Now I have to scroll down and do part B. So number 8 has a part B. Don't scroll away and press next until you answer part B, okay? So now part B says, how are they different, okay? All right, I gotta look back at my shape. So on my laptop, I gotta look back and forth. I'm looking. All right, I found one. All right, I found another one. I'm just gonna read all my choices just to make sure. All right, I found my 2. Okay, I'm gonna press next. I'm on question 9. Don't forget, question 8, 2 parts. All right, question 9, I'm just choosing yes or no. This is the one that says, on your practice test is a square belonging to each one of these groups. This one has a different shape, okay? So you're gonna take that shape, and if you needed to, you can draw him on a piece of paper and keep looking at him. And does he belong to each of these groups? So let's see. I'm gonna click my answer. Answer, okay? You have to answer all 4 before you move on. All right, number 10, I just have to, that one's easy. Okay, done. Number 10 is really easy. All right, last one, number 11. Number 11 has 3 parts. It has a part A, a part B, and a part C. So don't just click one and then press next and you're done, because they're not gonna give you all the credit for that, okay? All right, I answered part A. Now I'm gonna go to part B. Okay, so you have to answer all 3 parts to get all your credit.
Mommy?
Hold on, baby.
Okay. I just want to kiss you. Is anyone gonna help
Okay. You stink.
You know what Sonic after I take a bath? Can I have Sonic after I take a bath?
Maybe. I'm looking for the answer. I don't agree with this one. I would just pick the one that is closest to it. Okay. Letter C. Jack says blah, 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 blah. So you have to answer the part C.
I do not want bugs in the house. I'm not bringing it. I just need help picking up.
Okay, I found my answer. That one's weird. Part C is easy because it has some weird answers. All right, I'm going to view everything and make sure I answered all my questions. All the questions are answered. I'm going to submit my test, and I'm done. Okay. All right, and that's it. Okay. Let me know if y'all need any help. Make sure you submit your test before you do anything else. And make sure you answer every single part. Okay? All right. Love you, boys and girls.